What's up, Saints? I hope you're staying warm. I'm Raylan Putnam.
And I'm Samuel Acid. And this is SFHS Today.
In world news, Israel targeted Gaza with airstrikes after intercepting a rocket attack from the coastal enclave. This is following the deadliest year for both Israel and Palestine. It also follows U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken's trip to Israel earlier last week, CNN reported.
In national news, this February we celebrate Black History Month, a time to celebrate and honor African American history, culture, and achievements. Check out the timeline in the English hallway.
In more national news, on Groundhog Day last Thursday, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow calling for 6 more weeks of winter.
Now let's look back to last Wednesday where DECA had their competition in St. Cloud. Josh and Raylan went out to learn how it went.
What kinds of things do you do at competitions?
So during our district competition, one of the things we get to do is participate in 2 role plays, and then how you do in those role plays are averaged, and then that determines how you place.
We also get to do a sales demonstration and a mock interview where you go in front of a judge and either try to sell them a product or pretend that you're applying for a position.
How's your experience with competitions been so far?
I think so far it's been really good, especially at our most recent competition. All of our participants did pretty well.
Yeah, we had a lot of success at districts this year. We had 4 people qualify for state and 5 people up on stage receiving awards, so that was really cool.
It was great getting to learn more about DECA and their competition.
I'm glad DECA represents St. Francis so well. In more school news, there are some new students here due to our foreign exchange program. One of those students is Elena from Spain. Kayla, Kylie, and Brooke went out to see how it's been for her so far.
When did you arrive and when do you leave?
I arrived the 14th of August and I'm leaving in June. I decided to be a part of the exchange program because I wanted to improve my English and also live like the American dream, like we call it in Spain, so yeah.
What made you want to host an exchange student?
When I was in high school, we hosted an exchange student. It was kind of a reciprocal thing where we had an exchange student stay with us, and then I was able to travel and stay with that same host or same exchange student in Germany, where the host or where the exchange student was from. And it was just a great experience for myself, kind of just opening my eyes up to different cultures and learning more about different lifestyles outside of the United States.
What is one thing you like and dislike about America?
I'm starting to dislike the food, and I love how school is. Like, it's so different from Spain. I feel like how important sports are for teenagers, like school sports.
Yeah, we have lots of fun. She's shared some of their different foods, such as different candies, meats. One of her favorites she made for us was a Spanish omelet. So some of that stuff has been really fun. Just also learning about just things that are common in their culture. So it's very common for them to take naps every day, and also the age restriction on being able to work or drive is much different than what the students here in the United States are allowed to do.
What is your favorite thing to do here?
I really enjoy going to Chick-fil-A with my friends.
Do you think other families should host an exchange student?
Yeah, I think it is a great experience for families. There is, a responsibility involved with being able to, treat them like one of your own, getting them to and from activities, allowing them to meet new people, and being able to do stuff outside of your house. And but it's been a great experience. I think my kids and my family would all say that they've enjoyed this experience.
It's always interesting to see how different schools and life is in other countries. Raylan, if you can go to school anywhere, where would it be?
I'd have to say France. I'd love to go to school in Paris.
For me, it would definitely be Italy. Now let's hand it off to sports.
Buenos dias, Saints. I'm Easton Johnson.
And I'm Alex Sandstrom.
And this is Sports.
In national sports news, Tom Brady retired at age 45 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The dance team ended their season last Saturday, taking 7th place out of 14 at sections in Sauk Rapids.
Also in school sports news, the boys basketball team beat Becker Friday, and the boys hockey team beat the Mora Mustangs. This all happened last week.
The gymnastics team beat Chisago in their last home meet. Emily and Emma got some interviews on the team about how the team's doing going into sections.
My name's Emily.
And I'm Emma.
And today we're in the gymnastics room to get a tour and learn more about it.
My name's Claire Reed and I'm in 9th grade.
My name's Rosella and I'm also in 9th grade.
My name's Ellie Dawson and I'm in 9th grade.
This is Floor. Every girl has different music in their routine. The routines are usually around 1 minute and 30 seconds with free passes and some links into it.
This is where we do beam. You do a bunch of different skills on it. Normally people mount and then dismount that way.
This is where we do bars. They're not set up right now, obviously, but you have to have 6 to 8 skills on there, and you have to have a release, a handstand, dismount, a way to get on the bar, and yeah, that's basically it.
The team has a meet today at Monticello, and Friday has a JV conference meet at Cambridge.
Noah and his team got an interview with the freshman wrestler Caden Borgen about him going to 9th grade state.
Caden Borgen at the high school, he's a 9th grader. He made it to state. He beat a very talented wrestler from St. Michael Albertville in the finals of the section tournament to get there. And we also have 3 other wrestlers down in the middle school. Kenny Ferrario is one of those that he came all the way back from getting beat in the second round and wrestled 5 matches to win a 3rd place and get into the state tournament. And then we also have 2 other wrestlers, Ashton Charmoli, he's a 7th grader, and then Bronson Markwood is an 8th grader. They both made it in too, so it's been an excellent experience.
How do you feel about going to state?
Feels pretty good.
Well, it's great to see the guys kind of come up from the elementary and then into our program at the middle school, and then it's great to have the ability to show them some moves and some technique and see them improve. And the pinnacle of any of that is ultimately the state tournament. And it's just a great feeling to try to get to see those kids get through the section and into the state tournament.
What is your favorite part about wrestling?
It's just hard to do. Just makes it more fun.
What is your favorite part about wrestling?
The competition. It's mano a mano. These wrestlers, these guys that participate in this sport, they are, they kind of, they put their foot on the line. They're the only one out on the mat at one time, and so there's a lot of pressure there, and it takes a special kind of person to compete at that level, to go through those practices. And once you've wrestled, everything else is easy because it's such a tough sport, and it just builds a lot of character and mental toughness.
Caden is the new AA 113-pound freshman state champion. Congratulations to him.
The wrestling team competes Friday at Annandale against Rocori and Annandale.
This week, the boys basketball plays at home Thursday against Cambridge, and girls basketball plays at Duluth East on Friday.
The hockey team plays today at Princeton and Thursday at Chisago. The girls play at East Bethel Ice Arena today. That's all we have this week.
Thank you, Easton and Alec.
Last week's Snow Week was capped off with a Pep Fest, where Ben Grabowski and Maddie Johnson were named Snow King and Queen. Before we go, Lily and Liliana went out to talk with star senior Brady Johnson in our newest edition of Senior Spotlight.
AAA award is given by the Minnesota State High School League for a senior girl and a senior boy who excel in academics, athletics, and then arts. There's 8 regions in the state. We are Region 7 AA.
It's a great honor. I've been working all high school for it. It's a great accomplishment. I'm proud of myself.
It's been a really good experience. It's been a lot of fun to be able to see Brady kind of grow as an athlete. It's been fun seeing him in multiple sports. I've had the pleasure of coaching him in football and basketball.
When it comes to Brady winning this award, you don't find many student athletes that are as academically strong, participate in activities, and excel in athletics the way Brady has done during his high school career.
It was an honor to be invited to the basketball game by Brady Johnson because he is a great student, and it felt really special to walk down the court with him in front of the hometown crowd.
I'm involved in football, basketball, track and field, NHS, and band.
One of the things that I think I'm most proud of is just his dedication and commitment. He's a pretty intrinsically motivated young man. He's committed to both sports and always shows up and has a really good attitude as well.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's truly a great representation of a student athlete, and we're very proud of Brady.
That's all we have for this week.
Stay safe, Saints.